What do you think of the hat? I thought it was fitting.
I like it.
I thought it was pretty fitting. I thought.
Where's the astronaut costume?
I need one. Kenny was rocking it pretty well tonight, I thought, and running pretty fast in it too.
John Rhys, can you put into words what today, just the entire spring was like, juggling both sports, running back and forth, jumping on planes so you can play a doubleheader the same day as a scrimmage? What has this spring meant to you, being able to do that?
It's been really, really cool. Super blessed to be able to do this, have the ability to do what I do, and then to be at a place that offers me the opportunity to do both. And then for them to follow through and almost jump through hoops to make sure that it happens is really, really cool, and something that I'll never forget. Coach Malzahn, I remember being on the phone with him, the transfer portal, saying, hey, Coach, I want to play football, but I want to play baseball too. And he gave me his word, and he said, yeah, you can play baseball. And for him to follow through with that and to go to the lengths that he's gone through, and Coach Lovelady as well, just to be able to give me the opportunity to do what I love to do is really, really special and something that I'll never forget.
John Rhys, today, I mean, obviously there was so much going on, but at any point when you were on the baseball field, was your mind kind of still drifting over to football, thinking about how much time you had and when the game was kicking off? I mean, how much of that was kind of playing through your mind as you were going through the baseball game?
I like to be pretty present where my feet are, and that's something that I've always tried to do. But when they started playing loud music and everybody started getting pumped up and I'm in the center, I started looking back like, man, they're about to start getting kicked off over there. And I knew we had a pretty good handle on the game, and so I told and asked Coach Lovelady, what do you think? Getting a bat here in the 7th. What do you think after my AB I head over, since it seemed the game was pretty in hand? He said, I think that's pretty good. I think that's a good idea. And so ultimately got a hit, which was cool. That's a good deal, and got on first. And then they subbed me out, and I got to run over. And so that's basically how it went. Yeah.
So John, like you had mentioned, the blessing that is the opportunity to not only play spring, but then today as well, juggling everything that you did was being an event in itself. But on top of that, have a significant role in the win. Is like, this is the stuff you're telling your grandkids about, right?
That's right. Yeah. One of the coolest days of my life, and I think I'm probably going to die with it being one of the coolest days of my life. I'm super again thankful and blessed to be able to do what I do, and be able to have the fun that I'm able to have. And yeah, this is a movie for me. This is a dream for me. Second grade John Rhys dreamed about this day for a long time, and I'm blessed to be able to live it out.
And a quick follow-up, when Coach Malzahn and Coach Lovelady are working out how your schedule works, does it turn out that Coach Lovelady is a better arm wrestler? Like, how does that work?
I don't know about that. Maybe it was a thumb wrestle. I'm unsure. But they've been really, really awesome. On the same page, communicating back and forth about the logistics of me doing one thing and then getting to another, and then having me in the loop as well. Hey, are you tired? What's your body feel like? We want to keep you. Safety is obviously a big deal when doing a lot, but they have been unbelievable, and I'm super thankful for them.
You don't get the chance to do this at a football presser, but take us through the at-bat with your triple.
Yeah, we had a guy in first and second, and Coach Lovelady gives me a drag, and so I tried to put the bunt down. It was a ball. I pulled it back. Had a repeat call. Go to put it down again, another ball, so I pull it back. So I'm 2-0, and he wipes it off, and so he's basically saying, go for it. And the guy leaves a fastball over the middle of the plate, and I just tried to drop a barrel on it and then run fast, and ended up working out. And so that was a cool deal for sure.
Does it all seem like a blur?
Yeah, I think I'm running on a little bit of adrenaline for sure. I mean, again, I'm living my dream, right? Like this is super cool. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm living my dream right now for sure.
7 minutes from dugout to sideline.
It's got to be a world record, right? Nobody's ever done it. It's a world record. Somebody write it down.
Is that better than expected or what?
I don't know what the time was, but I think 7 minutes has got to be a good time, right? I think it has to be a world record, and so I think we need to put it in the world record book for sure.
John Rhys, did this day go about as best as you can imagine it? A triple, 2 long touchdown passes, and 2 wins?
Yeah, you can't really ask for much more, can you? But again, super thankful. to have the ability that I have to be able to do and play both sports. I want to sit on this platform among y'all and on this platform in front of a bunch of people and give all the glory to God, because I ultimately know that's where it comes from. And without him, there's a lot of answered prayers that went into this day, and I am super, super thankful and super, super blessed to be in this position.
Coach Malzahn talked about how important fan engagement was. What does that part of the game mean to you?
It is super, super important to me, because I remember being a little kid and going to Southern Miss football games right down the street, and going to high school baseball games, high school football games, and all I wanted was a player's towel, or all I wanted was to dap up one of them and say good job. And I can remember how much it meant to me being that little kid, and so I try to treat that kid like it's little John Rhys, because I know it means the world to a lot of little ones, and especially it would mean the world to me if I was a little kid as well, and so that's what I try to do.
John Rhys, can you talk a little bit how proud you are of your dog, Kenny? You kind of went famous after that trip down to Miami. Now you got to see him outrun a horse. Can you just tell us about how proud you are?
My dog, Kenny. If y'all don't know Kenny, you need to know Kenny. I think there needs to be a segment of getting to know Kenny. But Kenny is unbelievable. He has helped me through this crazy juggling thing that I've been doing this spring, whether it's long truck rides to Miami and back, whether it's driving to the airport, whether it's making sure that I have all my stuff because I forget stuff all the time. He has been unbelievable in this whole process, and people like Kenny as well. There is a ton of people that have done a ton of work behind the scenes to make sure that I can do the things that I do. Miss Erica, the nutritionist that works here with us, she always makes sure that if I'm running late to baseball or something, she has a lunch ready for me right when I get to the door. The training staff at football and the training staff at baseball, making sure that I am healthy and not dragging, and trying to be as fresh as I can be. Obviously, the coaches jumping through hoops and making schedules that can fit me and allow for me to do the things that I love to do. And ultimately my teammates too, because they come to work every day as well. And so a ton of people behind the scenes. I know that I've missed some people, and I'm sorry, but I'm super, super thankful for everybody that's around me as well.
Obviously, you're in a big rush, getting over here in 7 minutes. How do you lock in, finish with 236 yards, 2 touchdowns? How'd you get locked in?
Yeah. First drive it wasn't what I wanted it to be. It was kind of moving fast for me a little bit. Got warm on the sideline. I'm running out, trying to fix my pads and stuff, get my helmet right, and first drive was kind of moving fast for me just because of the run over. But after that, kind of settled in, started to execute at a higher level. We did some sloppy stuff tonight offensively. That will be addressed after we watch the film and get cleaned up. But I think we got to show a little bit of how explosive we can be when we're hitting on all cylinders, and that's what we're planning on doing.
Kind of a two-parter. What's it been like working with Coach Hinshaw? How has he helped you as a quarterback? And you talked about hitting on all cylinders as an offense. You know, big picture, how good do you think this offense can be?
Coach Hinshaw has been awesome. He's been a key role in my development, and I know he's going to continue to help me develop. And he has been fundamental in it. He's been awesome, whether it's footwork, whether it's getting my shoulders pointed at the right spot, whether it's watching film, or whether it's his scheme that we're running down the field. He's been awesome and helping me develop as a quarterback, and I can't wait for a whole season with him.
How do you like this offense?
It is explosive, to say the least. When you got guys on the outside like we got, and running backs like we got in the O-line that can push the pile, it's like I said, when we're hitting on all cylinders, it's going to be a scary sight.
To have this level of support at UCF, is this everything you thought it would be when you first transferred here?
And more, I think. I expected support, but this has been everything that I've hoped for and more. Whether it's fans, support staff, teammates, coaches, a lot goes into this. And obviously a lot goes into this juggling bit. And again, I'm super, super thankful for the people that are around me.
What did you think of Tommy's performance?
He did awesome from what I saw. He's I didn't get
You didn't see it?
I didn't see the first couple, but he's awesome competitor, really, really fun to watch. And he would score a touchdown to come back and encourage me, and I would score a touchdown to come back and encourage him. And then when Timmy got in there, encouraging Timmy as well. super fun quarterback room to be a part of with Will and Brock, Tommy and Timmy. It's been a blast, and I know it's going to continue to be a blast.
Perfect. We're going to bring up Tommy actually right now.
Good?
Perfect.
Awesome. Appreciate y'all. God bless, guys.
Thank you.